Hello, Cindy here. I'm so happy to be here with you guys today and supporting you around your love life and how to have a massive breakthrough. So, I work with women all over the world in helping you to understand yourself, understand men, and actually create the relationship of your dreams. So, whether you're in a relationship or you're dating and you're looking to bring in the love of your life, you're in luck today. So, here's my prediction for your love life. First off, do you ever feel like it might be hopeless that you'll ever meet someone that you fully connect with, that actually gets you, that you feel mutually loved and supported by? Well, I've actually put together, a program. I'm doing an online series all about that. It's called The Truth About Men, which is really uncovering the differences between communication between men and women, how to bridge that gap and date in a way that you're sorting men that may or may not be a good connection for you. So it's all about creating a partnership that actually resonates with you. So, and communication is the number one step in creating the kind of relationship that you want. As women, we're leaders in communication. We're actually better with identifying our feelings. Sometimes we cover them up, and sometimes all of us have patterns of behavior that have protected us or gotten us up to this point. So, through that space, it's what I want to support you around is creating what it is you really want. And that starts with a couple things: authenticity and vulnerability. You might hear that a lot, but it's true. So the way to be authentic is to get deeply connected with yourself and connected with what feels good to you. So part of that is dating. Part of that is getting to know different men and figuring out what works for me, what makes me shut down, why am I feeling triggered by something, because we all get triggered by things. And how do I communicate in a way, and I think this is the biggest thing for a lot of women and men too, right? Quite frankly, is they want to communicate something without being needy. And everybody out there is afraid to be fully themselves and fully vulnerable. So if that is happening with you and to you, then you're actually not able to create a real connection. And men sense it when you're holding back, or if you're trying to charge too quickly forward because you're trying to fill a space in. There's some anxiety around really having the kind of partnership that you want. So you're trying to fill a space in too quickly, that's missing. So you're missing love, you're missing connection. If you try to, advance things too quickly, then it can be needy and scaring men off. So my suggestions are, when you first meet someone, and I'm going to be talking about this a lot on Facebook Live and everything, and you go out on a first date, my suggestion for you is to tap into your feelings. If you're particularly having a great conversation and you're enjoying the connection, say so. Gosh, I'm really having a great time. I haven't really felt like this connected in a long time. I really appreciate that you shared this. When you bring those things up, it creates a more of a connection. Or you might get a blank stare, like maybe they don't feel the same connection. That way and you're not actually missing out on things. A lot of times we get so fearful of rejection, but is it really rejection when there's not a true connection? So if there's not a true connection, then there's no real rejection. And connection can be one-sided. It can be. So if you want to create the relationship that you desire, then my challenge to you today is to open your heart up, get connected with what it is you want. Date, have fun, connect with people. If you want to create a deeper connection, or you feel like you're dating someone that, when you share a grievance or you share about a hard day you had, and, he's just trying to tell you how to do things better, and you feel frustrated because you don't feel heard, ask him, say, hey, you know what? I would love it if I could just share with you about my day and, hear and not have it be fixed. Just, hear, gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Or, I believe in you. And men are wired a little bit differently. They're wired to actually try to fix things for us. So we're a little bit different. We like to, our way of connecting is by sharing things, by venting, and not necessarily always getting our problem solved. So if you can have that conversation and ask him to hold space for you. Gosh, can you hold space for me? And if he can't, or if you're in the middle of a conversation, I want you to understand that, relationships, not all of them can go in a healthy direction, because two people need to be willing to create that. So if for example, you get into an argument, or you are trying to discuss something that you may not agree upon, and he is, trying to tell you things, and maybe doesn't handle it in a way that that hurts your feelings, and you express that. And then he says he doesn't take responsibility, or doesn't say sorry, or, talks down to you. That's not a healthy connection. So look at these three things. So one, he doesn't take responsibility. And you can find out a lot about a man on a first or second date, because he will tell you if he takes responsibility in his life or in his relationships. If he talks poorly about people, if he projects a lot, chances are he's not somebody that's at the place in his life where he's ready to take responsibility, and therefore have a really deeply connected relationship. Then there's the second type of person. It could be, the second type of person is somebody that maybe you have a disagreement, and they say, they take responsibility, they apologize, they feel badly, and then on the back end, they start telling you, well, these are some of the things that you could do differently. So that's a double-edged sword. That has the potential to be actually pretty unhealthy. However, if that person is willing to acknowledge and take a look at, their side of the street, and not project upon you in the future, you've got something to work on. But that's, that's a fine line. If the third scenario is somebody that's willing to take responsibility, you're willing to take responsibility, and you two look at ways, healthy ways to come together and problem solve. Now that's gold. That's the diamond in, a really good potential for really healthy relationship. You can come together, you can talk about it, both one or both can get emotionally triggered, and then you can come together as, people that, really both want the same thing. If you have a similar vision, you're both willing to let go of your egos, be humble, and connect on problem solving and becoming better together, then that's my prediction of you having a great love life and not becoming too attached right away to this person being the one. Let them show you who they are. Let them, and not giving away your power. This is so common. I see women when they want to date, they want to connect with men, and they'll start, they might try to get together with them, and if he doesn't make it happen, and she might try to reconnect, and it's not happening. It could be a timing issue, it could be anything. And if you're used to things not working out, or in your childhood, you're used to being disappointed all the time, you might have the propensity to be attracted to people that disappoint you and try to prove yourself worthy. So stop giving away your power. Actually, if they're not acting upon it, great. Start trying to connect with people that actually want to spend time with you, and become the woman that you want your partner to be. Continue to do that work. Look at yourself in a way of, okay, how can I become better? Do your personal development. Hire a love and relationship coach. Do things that are going to support you in creating the kind of connection that you deeply desire. So I hope this helps you. Write down below, I'm committed to creating the kind of connection, the kind of relationship. I'm committed. And if you are, awesome, then you're definitely going to want to watch this upcoming series that I have. And stay tuned. I'll be posting it here in Facebook. And if if you're struggling right now, if you're in a place where this area of your life is challenging you, I would encourage you, direct message me, and let's talk about what's happening in your love life and supporting you on your vision so that you can actually create it, if that's truly what you want. Because I want each and every one of you to have a breakthrough, have a relationship that's different, and close the gaps in your communication, because it's verbal and nonverbal. And be willing to be wrong. And let go of something, if he's not showing up, if he's not responding to you, then you can't force him. Take your power back. Start focusing on you. I hope this helps. Sending lots of love. If you know a woman that needs to hear this today, great. Would you please share it with her? That would be awesome. And if you're on IGTV, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for watching. Also, if you are on YouTube, if you like us, please give us a thumbs up. Also, go ahead and push the little bell to subscribe. I hope this helps you, and my goal is to support you in moving forward and creating the kind of partnership that you deeply desire. Lots of love. Bye, everyone.